Yo paranormal peeps, what's happening? Right, in this video I'm going to be doing, as you would have saw previous video, I did simply how to cleanse your home. In this one I'm going to be talking about how to cleanse yourself. Now there are many techniques to this, right? Water is an incredible tool for cleansing the body, mind, soul. Now you can use crystals, you can take baths, you can go into nature, right? So I'll go through a couple of these techniques. Now I'll go through a couple of my personal favorites. All right, now you can take herbal baths. They're really good for cleansing. So you can use things like sea salt. I've done that actually to get like negativity off me and things like that. My favorites. Now I do love crystals. I do take crystals around with me if I'm going to be in a stressful situation. I like to just keep them in my pocket. The thought of them being there is comforting. Nature. Now, personally, as mad as this sounds, and I like to have trees. Yes, that's right. I'm a tree hugger. I love nature. I love going to the beach and I take my shoes off and just feel the sand, and I do it I go to the fields, I go in nature, try and take my shoes off if I can, put my feet flat on the ground and just absorb that energy. Really is an incredible thing if you get the opportunity to do it. Now, like I said, water is a good cleanser. There are techniques you can use, like teas, and there are things you can do to reaffirm your mind, which you can leave yourself notes. Write a little note saying, I will be as positive as I can today. Leave them around the home for yourself. Okay, you can use things like this. Sage, which I want to talk about something, because this is kind of in the realms of what we're talking about. Guys, I'm going to put my sunglasses on because the sun is belting through that window and it is extraordinary. I do apologise if you can't see my eyes, but I just feel a bit more comfy with these bad boys on. Singing bowl. Remember what I said? What did I say? Can you remember? Clockwise. That's right. Well remembered. Just sit there and let this energy, this sound, flow over you. Get it ringing. Just let it flow through you. Just close your eyes. That is a brilliant cleanser. Now, I received a gift today from one of my para peeps, Jinxie Light. I hope I'm saying that right. She kindly and lovingly left a message on my last cleansing video, which I did in the cleansing the home, talking about the different things you can use. So I've got pine needles in here, right, which are brilliant for cleansing. These are a gift. I'm blown away, I gotta be honest with you. I've got cedar sticks and I've got a beautiful bundle of sage in there, if you can see that. Watch the light. I haven't opened them yet. And I have sweet grass. Let me just show you this. And this is, I want to show you this because this is in the realms of how one of the things I do to cleanse myself, right? There it is. This is what it looks like. On the smell, I wish this was smell-o-vision, guys. The smell of this, first time I've ever smelled it. Oh my god, it's epic. I feel cleansed just smelling it. It's beautiful. Yeah, sent me a gift. Because these things are being depleted and we have got to think of the environment, and we really have. The environment is important because it's not just our environment, it's the future's environment. But yeah, gifts from my para peeps. And like I said, you can smudge with the sage. You just smudge yourself, put it around your aura. Meditation, I've already done a meditation video. Another cleansing, sunlight. What's happening right now? If I just pull back the curtains, you can see how actually, wow, how actually bright the sunlight is. Like one of my favourites as well, sitting in the sunlight, just soak in that sunlight. That is our creator light. That is the light that created life on this planet. Now there's a couple of things, right? Now you hear people speak of things like vibrations, and you got all these different things, right? And lots of people ask me about them, right? And they're not suited to everyone's ideals, right? They're not easy to understand. And it's not about vibration, changing our vibration, so we're just walking around going like hypno frogs. It's more about changing the way you perceive. Now, one of my favourite, and this is my favourite cleansing tools for myself, is helping others. It's my number one. It's my go-to. If ever I'm feeling a bit out of sorts and there's someone that needs my help in doing that, I always feel refreshed and ready to face the world. When I've given my time to someone else and helped someone else, it's my favourite cleansing tool. It is just what gives just meaning to so much of these things in life. But it's about perception. Now, if you keep finding yourself that you keep being, I don't know, harassed, or someone's not seeing the world from your point of view. Now, one of the things I've done, and I've tried to do this with people that's been on my team in the paranormal, because this is what happened to Paranormal Wales, as we spoke about in last night's video, on Wednesday, sorry, I was thinking this is going out now, but it's not, is how we let others affect us. Now, I can only tell you what's worked for me, okay? Now, these techniques, like I said, nature, I love going out in nature. I don't take so much. I've done a couple of salt baths just because I have been feeling real negative effects, but that was for other reasons. That was a big one. But I just do that. I just go out in nature. I help people. I bring my singing bowl now and again. I just smell my sage and feel that energy. I don't even burn it sometimes. Just the smell of it reaffirms to me that I know these things and I have these tools. But it's the way we look at each other. And one of the techniques I've learned is I understand and I try and look at what has brought that person to that position, that has caused that action in them. And I've had many debates about this, and it is not an excuse. It doesn't give them the excuse, though they may use it as an excuse. It's not an excuse. It's a reason for them to act the way they act. Could be they haven't had no guidance in their life. It could be it's their circumstances, it's their upbringing. It's something that's been done to them. And when I look at someone like that, and I understand, and I look deeply, because I am a people sort of watcher. I have always been the same. I like watching people, and I'm nosy. I'm a proper nosy Parker. But I look at what has got them to that point, and when I do, it just doesn't. Nothing they do and the neg they do doesn't affect me. Just washes straight over the top of me. Even if it's a completely different set of ideals, and even if them ideals are, in my eyes, wrong, still just washes over me because I understand the point they've got to. And we've tried to make this point on the channel before now, but that is what I do to stop that influence, because their actions create an influence on us. And it's our actions that make that influence what it is. If we don't have any influence from it, if we don't let it affect us, it doesn't have no effect. It doesn't, what they do is just stops. It stops at you. And you can do things like, and I've told people about this, imagine a stop sign. If you're with someone that's genuinely really quite negative and down, or they're angry, or they're bitter, just put up a stop sign. Imagine a stop sign, like a lollipop lady stop sign between you and that person. It stops their influence. But if you understand how they got to where they are. Makes it a lot better. Doesn't change them, doesn't change how they are, doesn't change the way they are towards you. It just changes the way you perceive the information, changes the way their actions have an effect on you. Like I said, meditation, as you've seen on the video, I like to meditate. If ever I'm confused about something, or I want clearer answers, or I want to converge with spirit, and I want to get closer to my higher self and have a deeper understanding, I meditate. Brilliant tool for understanding us. It is an incredible cleansing tool to get to the bottom of the things we feel and do on our actions towards others and the world around us. Self-love is self-explanatory, right? There's a good cleanser, but like I said, I put things into action. If I'm ever feeling lost myself, or feeling a bit out of sorts, or feeling like the world is bringing me down, I tend to help others. I tend to go in nature and I use these tools. It doesn't change my environment. It's not going to, get up and solve all your problems, but it's helping you to have the tools to deal with your problems. And that's what it's about. This, and it's a real bugbear of mine. Some of these gurus on the internet, and they tell you about this, and they tell you how to do this, and they say, oh yes, you do this and it will go. Yeah. Perception. The only thing you can absolutely, unequivocally change is perception. And that doesn't change your vibration. It's not going to make you walk around like some guru floating on a cloud. It just helps deal with life's situations. And spirit are watching that, and they watch you open up to the possibility. And in a lot of cases, they give you things. They show you things. Because you're open enough to be enlightened by the truth that they want you to see. So I hope this helps, guys. I've tried to keep it simple. I don't want to bullshit. I hate that. I hate garnish and sugarcoating stuff, and it really is a real, like I said, a real bugbear of mine. And there is ways to get through these things, but just with the truth and with honesty and with this type of information. Somebody give me this information when I was at the beginning of my journey, and people don't realize they want to get to the destination all the time. They want to just skip all this and get straight to the destination, but it's the journey that makes the destination what it's worth. It's the journey is more important than the destination. And you have to go through these little things, and you'll try things. You take on board some of the things I've said, see if they help, cleanse yourself. But yeah, it's these things, it's the gifts, it's the way we perceive and treat each other is what higher vibration means. It's kindness, it's love, it's compassion, and it's understanding we're all in the same boat. And that's what I believe, guys, and that's how I help cleanse myself and keep my aura straight and on the narrow, and keep myself just in good spiritual health. So yeah, sorry about the sunglasses, but I guess you can see, look, my hand is invisible. It don't happen in Wales much. It's like, must be like an El Nino or something. Love and light, power peeps. I will see you in the next video. If you have any questions and you want to know something, drop us a message. Contact us. You can message on this video. You can follow us. All the descriptions for our different social medias are on YouTube. Share, like, subscribe, and Love and light, para peeps. I will see you in the next video.